Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Okay, well first, let's address the elephant in the room. No, I do not have a hat on today. Although, I did take a hat with me today, but I didn't end up wearing it because I did my hair today. Took a shower. I was like, you know what? I feel like not wearing a hat today. And I almost did because I knew that both of these things that we were going to today were going to be very casual. And they were very casual, but I was like, you know what? I think I got out of the shower. My hair kind of was like drying while I was putting Sebastian's birthday present together. And then Alex was getting ready. So my hair dried and I just put some product in it. Today I used, I don't know what this stuff is called. It's like the Sun Bum. Here, I'll look it up right now and tell you. Because I haven't used it that much. And I really liked it today when I used it. Sun Bum hair, not lightener. Let's look up the products. It's like, oh, here it is. Sun Bum Sunny Surf Paste. And it's $16.99 from Sun Bum. And Sunny's Original Surf Paste. And it's like a white paste. I usually like something that's a little bit thicker than this, but I don't know, I liked it. So anyway, I mean, my hair looked cuter when we left. So anyway, we just got back probably about 20 minutes ago. It is currently 7:31 p.m. I just made a cup of coffee upon return. This is the Community Coffee Holiday Blend. So let's try it. It's good. I still have some Christmas coffee left that I didn't know that I had in there. So Alex went upstairs and he is changing and he is gonna watch Love Island All-Stars. Where is this one hair coming like down my forehead? Okay, he's gonna watch Love Island All-Stars. I said to him on the way home, I said, what are you gonna watch after you watch Love Island All-Stars? He said, I'm just gonna keep on hitting the next episode button, I was like, okay. And let's also address the other elephant in the room. So I usually always wear, well, in the summer, I'm like always wearing sandals, Birkenstock sandals, always. If I go out, like around the house, I usually wear, like to the pool. Oh my God, the camera fell already. What is going on with this one hair? See this one hair. Anyway, when I'm around the house, like just wearing like, you know, sweat shorts or like in the summer, sweatpants in the winter, I always just wear the Birkenstock plastic sandals. I have like 6 or 7 pairs of them. Anyway, but when I go out of the house in the summer and in the spring when it's like warm outside, I typically wear like the leather or the suede sandals. And so in the winter, what I wear is I wear Birkenstock clogs, or I have like some of like the mule kind of shoes. But anyway, these are like my go-to Birkenstock clogs this winter, the gray flannel ones, which I actually get a lot of compliments on. I have the flannel ones in this gray, and I also have them in like a cream color. But I usually wear these, like if it's cold outside, I don't love socks, but in the last 2 years I've been wearing socks more. It's so funny how with the stuff in the background, makes my hair look like it's poofy right here, but you can see it's like, I feel like I should hold up something behind it so you can see. Hold on a second. Let me put up the mouse pad behind me so you can see that my hair on either side is like, I feel like a beauty influencer, like that's what you have to do. And I cannot believe that the tripod fell so soon. Anyway, so I usually wear these. So I was gonna wear them today, but then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna wear some sneakers because I wore sneakers to the meeting with Tanya on Tuesday night. So I'm gonna take them off. I brought another pair of, I always have to come so prepared to things. So I brought another pair of socks with me just in case, Oh, I know why. Because when I left, so I wore these sneakers that I've had like forever and I hardly ever wear them. I really like them, but I hardly ever wear them. I don't think Alex really likes them. They're these Golden Goose sneakers and I've had them for a long time. But anyway, I wore these gray Champion socks. And does this ever happen to you? This is like one of the reasons why I don't love socks. I just don't think they're that comfortable. I like socks. I think socks are cute. I mean, I know that socks are like, this is such a dumb conversation. I know like socks are like essential, you know, most people do. I just don't like socks. I don't think they're comfortable. Especially what happens to me is I'll have like one foot, which today is like the left foot, that's really comfortable, and then like the right foot, it's like it's right over my pinky toe. It's like it just gets bunched up, and no matter how much I straighten it, how much I like move the sock around, it just will not get comfortable, which is why I brought the other pair of socks and the clogs, because I was like, okay, I'll just end up changing if they don't ever get comfortable. And then we left, and I feel like there's like this one hair. Maybe I'm like seeing something. Let me put my glasses on and look. Is there like what? No, it's just, it's a dent. It's a wrinkle. It's a dent in your forehead. But then we left, and I kind of forgot that my sock was uncomfortable, but it was driving me crazy before we left. So anyway, I got up early this morning, and then I watched some TV, and then I went back to bed, but we'll get to that in just a second. Why is it like, do you see this? It's like this wrinkle or this dent in my forehead is like so prominent tonight. Maybe it's just how the lighting is in here. I don't know. But anyway, and then we both got up we slept late. We both got up about 1:30 and got ready. I took a shower, got dressed, put Sebastian's birthday present together, and then we left here a little bit later than we wanted. We wanted to leave here. This is like really driving me crazy. I feel like it's like one little hair hanging down there, but it's not. It's like where the light is hitting me. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so our friend, so we went to our friend's son's 1-year birthday party today, which is really just a bunch of adults. They actually brought him down at the very end just to like, it's called, I guess it's like, I mean, when I was growing up, I didn't really realize that there was like, it was called something, but they called it like, they made 2 cakes, like a cake for everybody and then like a messy cake or something like that for the kid to tear into. But anyway, it was mostly adults, and it was fun. It was like everybody that was at their wedding. So this is the couple that Alex married that we're really good friends with. We went to like Florida with them a couple years ago. So anyway, it was really fun. We got to see some people that we hadn't seen in a while, and it just was really, really nice. They had like, it was really laid back and relaxed. They got like they got a bunch of stuff from like Chipotle. They had like a Chipotle bowl or bar out there with like bowls. And so Alex and I both made like a bowl of food. I had like rice and cheese. I did not eat great today. My Chipotle bowl wasn't that bad. I put like rice, cheese, corn, guacamole, and some salsa in it, and just mixed it all together. It was really good. And then I did have a piece of cake. The cake that she made because of one of her children's allergies was like a vegan and like had like no milk or egg or anything in it. So, and the cake was actually really, really good. So anyway, we got there a little bit later. That party started at 2:30. I think we got there about 2:40, 2:45. And then we were going to leave there because Sebastian's party started at 4. But we were going to leave there at like 4 o'clock to get there like at 4:30 to Sebastian's thing. And we actually left about 4:15, 4:20. So I think we got to Sebastian's party at like 5 o'clock, and it was at a bowling alley in Noblesville, which is like where like everybody lives up there. So anyway, it was fun. They've actually, I feel like that's like our 4th or 5th birthday party for them that they've had there. So, and I mean, it was all of like, so Sebastian had like a lot of friends, and then Carlitos had some friends too that were there, like 3 or 4 friends. And they, like this bowling alley, like they were bowling when we got there. And they had like pizza and stuff like that. But then it's also like, they have like laser tag. They have like a huge arcade. I don't remember this the last time we were there, but now they have like this miniature golf thing as well. It's like one of those places where it's like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of deal where you like win tickets and then you take the tickets up. And like Alex's uncle and I were laughing because they do these. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like they're like these like wheels of tickets. And you take them up there, and it's like, if you go to like the front side of like, it's like this ticket room now. It's like a store in this place where you can buy all this kind of stuff with your tickets. But it's like, the stuff they show like out in front, it's so funny because a lot of it is really geared towards adults. Like they had purses in there. They had like makeup kits and stuff like that. And they had like like iPads and whatever. It's like, who is going to win enough tickets at like this Chuck E. Cheese bowling alley to buy an iPad? Do you know what I mean? Like, it probably would be cheaper to just go and buy an iPad. And everybody's going up to this, like, glass thing, like, looking at, ooh, like, this is what we're gonna get. And then, like, I said to his uncle, Alex's uncle, something, he goes, and all they ever get is candy. Just more candy so that they're wired when they go home. So anyway, it was Carlos and Liliana and the kids, because obviously it was Sebastian's birthday, and it was all his little friends, and then all of Carlitos' friends. And then it was Alex and I, his mom, his aunt and his uncle, and his cousin and his grandma. It was fun. It was really nice. And so I had a piece of cheese pizza and 2 breadsticks. And then I had a Dr. Pepper. Alex's mom and Alex and myself and his mom went up and we got like a cheese pizza, but we didn't like only ate like half of it, and I had like 1 piece. It was actually not bad, and but everybody was kind of eating off of it. But like, because we got there like after they had like served the pizza and stuff like that. But it was real fun. One thing that was interesting that Alex's uncle started laughing about was, I guess this, I don't know if this is like a new thing. When I say this, I know that all you parents out there will be like, no, this is not a new thing. But like when the kids were like, before they did the cake, Alex's aunt was like, oh yeah, because it's all boys. I was like, I don't think that's, anyway. So they sang this song. What was this song? We got laughing so hard about it. Cut the cake, let me see your booty shake. We were like, what are they? They're 9 years old. What are they singing? Anyway, this one kid was like real into it. The one that was like right behind Sebastian. He's like, cut the cake, let me see your booty. It was so funny. Most of their parents were there too, like, or they came and like were like stayed for like the second half to like pick them up and stuff like that. It was fun. It was nice. I mean, we just hung out with the family and talked to them while the kids were running around, all that kind of stuff. I don't know how successful our gift was because they took the gifts home to open at home. So I don't know if he liked the jacket or not. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I brought over a different candle today. So this is the candle that Mare sent me, which is the Afternoon Tea by Mythology. You can see there's like hardly anything left in here. This tea, I'm going to tell you, the Mythology candles, I would totally swear by. Like, I think that they are really worth it. If you're looking, I feel like it's the dent in my forehead right where the light is hitting. The dent. Dents and wrinkles. Anyway, this candle has lasted a long time. I burnt it almost every single night, or lit it almost every single night. I mean, for hours on end. And you can see, if you remember, go back. I mean, this has been probably 3 weeks, maybe, of burning it, minus when we were in Mexico. And, I mean, this candle is, I think they're expensive, but I think it was really worth it. Somebody was saying that these kind of like wood wick candle things, like they go out and they're not any good. I don't know what's different about this one, but it never goes out. Like, when I thought it would go out, like throughout the night, it kind of like settles down a little bit. It's very much like a fireplace. It goes down a little bit and then it comes back up. And it goes down, it comes back up a little bit. I love it. It even kind of like adds to like how mystical it is. But you can smell it through the whole house. Like, it smells so good. So, okay, so what else? Oh, last night. Okay, so, you know, Alex went to his girlfriend's house last night for her birthday and stuff like that. And had a good time. So I just sat here and I was watching, well, I read a little bit of the Alex Cross book, but not much of it, because Tanya called me. And so since Alex was gone, I just like sat in the chair and talked to her on the phone. Because usually like I go outside, you know, and whatever, and talk to her and talk to other people. And so I was just like sitting in here, and we ended up talking on the phone for like an hour and a half. And I was getting so tired, but I wanted to finish this like episode of like, no, I'd started this episode earlier of, I think it was like episode 2 or 3. I think it was episode 3 of, what do you call it? Earth Abides, which I want to talk about here in just a second. But then I was like, okay, I can't remember what time it was, but it was like right at like, I think it was like 10 o'clock or something like that. I was like, okay, I'm going to read for like an hour or two, because I really wanted to finish the Alex Cross book last night, Along Came a Spider. But then like right as I was like reading, I like read for a little bit, Tanya called. And then what I was going to do is read, and then I was going to lay down for like, I was going to read for like, from like 10 to like 11, and then I was going to like lay down from like 11 to 12:30, get up, read for another hour, then I was going to finish Earth Abides. Well, Tanya called me, and we ended up talking for like an hour and a half last night. And so, about all kinds of stuff. So when I got off the phone with her, we were talking about different television shows and stuff. So I was like, I want to finish that episode of Earth Abides. So I finished it, and then Alex and I were texting. And I say, I think I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Well, I started the next episode, and then by the time I knew it, it was like late. It was like after 12 o'clock. And so I was like, he's not going to be home until later anyway, so I don't like really care, you know? And I was like, if I take a nap from like 12:30 to 1:30. I know that sounds crazy to people, but I was like, I'm still going to stay up till 5:30 or 6 and watch TV, right? So that was my plan. Well, I set my alarm. I mean, I fell asleep really quick last night. I went upstairs. I got like halfway through the third episode. So that I had I got halfway through the fourth episode. So I had 4, 5, and 6 to watch. So I was like, when I get up, I'm going to finish that. I'm going to read for another hour, and then I'm going to finish that. So I went upstairs and I lay down. And I think I had set my alarm for like 1:30 in the morning, like 1:20 or 1:30, and my alarm went off. And I was so tired, I just was like, just go to sleep. And so I just shut my, I didn't snooze it, I just shut my alarm off. Well, then I must have fallen asleep right again, because Alex said he got home not too late after that. And I remember him coming in, but I remember I was like facing his way, and he came in, and I was like, oh, are you home already? And then like I turned the other way, and I fell right back asleep. Like, I don't really remember it at all. It's so weird, like I'm going to bed so like early for me all these nights. That's the last thing I remember. I mean, I was out. Well, I woke up. Alex said it was earlier, because he said he went to the bathroom, he looked down at like 6:30, and I was down here watching TV. I thought it was closer to like 7:30, but I don't know, I could be wrong. So anyway, I like woke up, and I was like wide awake. I was like absolutely wide awake. I don't remember what time I fell asleep last night. But anyway, I was wide awake, and I was like, God, I don't want to be up this early. Because, so I was like, I laid there, for a little bit. I was like, I can't fall back asleep. So I was like, okay, I'm going to come downstairs. I'm going to watch like a TV show. Oh my God, you guys, the tripod fell again. I'm like having a hard time with this tripod tonight. I don't know why. Okay, so anyway, I was like, okay, I'm going to come downstairs. I'm going to have a cup of the sleep tea. And then I'm going to, try to go back to sleep. Well, I sat down here, and I finished the third episode of, of Earth Abides, and then I was like really into it. And so I was like, I think I'm just gonna stay up until I finish it. I ended up finishing it, it was like right at 10 o'clock in the morning. And even then I wasn't like tired. I wasn't like super tired, like I wasn't like really wanting to go back to sleep. But I was like, at that point I was like, well, he's asleep, so it's not like, and it's too cold to go outside and film videos, so it's like, I can't film videos down here, if we had the basement done or whatever, then yeah, sure, I could film down there, but like, he's asleep upstairs, so I can't be like, hey, you guys, well, I couldn't film anything, so it was like, unless I just sit here and listen to my audiobook, and then my fear was, if I don't go back to sleep, then we're gonna leave to go to this thing by like 2:30, and then I'm gonna be exhausted, so I was like, okay, go back to bed for another like 2 hours, so I went to bed at like 10, I was like 10 or 10:15, and then I set my alarm for like 12, I think it was 12:40, and then we ended up like, his alarm went off about the same time as mine did, and we just kept on snoozing him till like 1:30, so, and I fell asleep right away. I went upstairs and I like fell asleep right away, so I don't know what's going on with all of that, but with the sleeping, the long hours and whatever. Somebody commented on my vlog last night, and they said, maybe, and my therapist suggested this as well, but they said something like, maybe now that the anxiety has, here, let me see what I like just read it not too long ago. Hold on a second. Let me see. Koei just sent me a message. He was telling me about the new Vanderpump restaurant that's open in Vegas. Hey, Koei. Okay. Vlog. So let's see what the new comment. Let's see what the comment said on here. Marissa said, we haven't seen Alex in so long. Can he say hi? Well, he's upstairs right now with his AirPods on. Unless he can. Hello? Can you hear me? Well, when he comes home one of these days, I'll have him come behind and say hi. Somebody said the rain is so good. Is that one of my shows? I'll have to look in just a second. Oh, here it is. Cauliflower said, I wonder if you are sleeping more because the situational anxiety is subsiding and it's allowing you to catch up on the rest. So my therapist suggested that as well. That, like, maybe now that, like, I slept so deep on vacation too, and I felt very relaxed on vacation past, like, the first day. And I don't know, like, maybe it's, like, now that some of it's gone, like, or that it's different and I'm not like, I don't feel as like anxious and stressed out, you know? I don't know, maybe it's like my body is like catching up. I do feel rested, you know? I mean, I feel rested, but at the same time, I'm like, I could probably go to sleep. I will take a nap tonight. I can tell you that right now. It's somebody's birthday today. I saw this on here. I wanted to say happy birthday. It's somebody that watches Prissy Kitty. Prissy Kitty said, I don't care what time you put up a vlog on January 25th because it's my birthday. No, she said, it's my birthday and I need Peter on my birthday since there will be no visitors or no parties. Peter, it's my... Prissy Kitty, happy birthday. I'm sorry about that. No party or no visitors. Unless you wanted to be all alone, but I'm sorry for that. Well, happy birthday to you. Okay, let's all sing. Now, I know you won't be able to hear everybody else, but let's all sing for Prissy Kitty, okay? Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. This is kind of how I start some of my birthday cameos. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Prissy Kitty. Happy birthday to you. And many more from me and the Vloggeritos. So there you go, Prissy Kitty. Happy birthday. Now everybody's going to be like, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. Listen, happy birthday to everybody in 2025 out there. I've covered my bases. Anyway, Prissy Kitty, I hope that you have the most magically amazing birthday in the entire world today and that all your dreams come true and that you have a really great day. I'm looking at all these like Sunbum products now. Which ones do I have and which ones do I not have? These are all the hair products. Where are all the Sunbum products, period? Let's just look up Sunbum. Sunbum. Oh my God, they have like snow and ski snowboarding goggles for $120. Oh my Lanta. No, that is a lot of money. Okay. Somebody's going down a hill with an umbrella. Okay, I do really like the Sunbum products. Here's the original face and body stick, 40. Mineral liquid face. I do not like the mineral products at all. Okay. These are our snow favorites, it says. Let's just shop. Let's go into the shop and see what it says in here in the shop. In the shop. Why are you showing me that? Okay. Banana air freshener. Don't need that. Daily Glow 30. Do they have like a face wash and stuff? Face and body stick 40. Is that a t-shirt that you can buy? I don't care so much for the t-shirt. The Road Tripper. What is that? It's like a leather thing. I don't know what that is. Sunbum Entangle Teaser. No. Don't need. What is this? Is this? Oh, lip balm they have. Oh, moisturizing. I might like that. Is it like coconuts? Oh, they have a hat. I don't like the hat. I don't like the dad caps. They don't look right. They've got a Hula Sunny that plays music and Sunbum Andy David vinyl something. Okay, another air. They have all kinds of nonsense on here you don't need. The Sunbum shampoo and conditioner I love though. The 3-in-1 conditioner, I got that and gave it to Caroline. I don't love it. I think I got one and gave it to Caroline, got the other one and gave it to Tanya. Scalp and hair mist. Where's the one thing I really love? Oh, the Sea Spray. See, that doesn't really work that well. I might try that again, though. On face cream, 50. Blonde hair lightener. Do y'all remember Sun-In back in the day? Oh my God, I can remember standing in the bathroom. Do you guys know what Sun-In is? It's like spraying like hair lightener, like, you know, for like natural highlights and stuff. I can remember being like, that was like elementary school, that I would like, you could put it on and then go out in the sun and then the sun would like change your colors, like bleaching your hair. But you could also do a hair dryer. And I can remember I would like dye my hair with that Sun-In stuff. Oh, here it is. The original SPF 45 sunscreen face mist. I don't use it as a sunscreen. I use it like after the pool. I love it. Here's Sunbum 15 tanning oil. Here is lip balm 3-pack. Curls conditioner Sunbum 70. Sunbum. Here's a shampoo. Curl shampoo. Revitalizing hair mask. Let's see if there's the cool down. I might get the cool down for next summer. I love them. Keep it in the refrigerator. Tinted lip balm, Sunset Cove. Here's 15. Oh, here's the Sunny's original surf paste. Oh, here's another sunscreen lip balm. This must be kid stuff. No? Daily cleanser for your face. I might try that. Here's a cocoa balm. Oh, banana cream. I would like that. $3.99. That's not bad at all. I like the products. After Sun Cool Down Spray. I think Alex has that. I might get some more of that for the summer. I was actually looking at, oh, here's Cocoa Balm, Ocean Mint. I might get some of these lip balms. Give me more. There's more stuff you can buy. I was actually looking, I was telling Alex this, I was actually looking at Airbnb's, what is this? Blonde Purple Shampoo. I wonder if that would work on white hair. Anti-frizz oil, a water bottle that you can get. I don't even like that water bottle. Blonde Lighten and Tone Kit. Cocoa, here's another one. Lip Balm, Aloe Wave. Some of this stuff looks, this sunscreen looks like deodorant. This face stick. Heat Protector. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Oh, is it for your hair? Crashing Waves. Some of it is made to cut down, blow down. Okay, blow dry time. Shopping with Peter. Sandbar Tinted Lip Balm. A comb. Restoring Night Cream. I might try hydrating and nourishing. I might try that. $21.99 though. God, that's kind of expensive. This is like a Signature 50 lotion. It comes in like a special bottle though. Here's another one. Tinted Nude Beach. More lip balms. Oh, I think somebody sent me some of that. Lip Balm Watermelon. I feel like I have that one. I was like, is there anything on here that I really... A beach towel? You can get a beach towel. I was like, is there anything on here that I really have never seen that Sunbum has that I like? I'm not really seeing tons. What is this? Detox Scalp Scrub. Oh my god, this just goes on and on and on for days and days and days. Okay, we're not going to do this anymore. The Rain. Somebody said The Rain was really good. Is that the one that 17 World Ending Apocalyptic shows? I can't even remember. Invasion or The Last Train. Let me go through these really quick and see. The Umbrella Academy, Into the Night, Revolution, Cowboy Bebop. The Rain, here it is. Somebody said this was really good from 2008. TV series from Denmark. Okay, well, I will put that one. I think I'm going to put all these on the list, the ones I liked. I have still pulled up Into the Night on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet. So, this morning... So yeah, so last night was another night of going to bed early. I guess my body just really needs to sleep. I don't know. You know what's interesting about it is that I've actually seen, like, quite a few people. I was talking about this yesterday, I think. But now I've seen even more people online talking about, like how they, like, have gone to sleep and slept, like, 10 or 12 hours, and then later that day they needed a nap. They're like, what is going on right now that, like, I need so much sleep? And I just think it's interesting that, like, I'm not the only one. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe it's the anxiety and stuff like that, but I've seen, like, now it's been, like, I don't know how many people I've seen online talking about how tired they are. And it's not just people that live in cold temperatures. It's people, like, in, you know, California that are, like, in warm temperatures and things like that, too, or Florida. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just January. Maybe it's a lot of, you know, I don't know. But, anyway, still have not ordered the Sol de Janeiro lip balm yet. I need to do that. Okay, so this morning I got up because I really wanted to finish Earth Abides. So tonight my plan is to, well, I'm either going to start a new show because Alex is like Love Island, like he's in it thick. So I'll take a nap and then I'm either going to start oh, you know what? I didn't watch Found last night, so I have Found for this week, but I don't really feel like watching it. That show needs to pick up because I'm over it. And somebody else agreed with me in the vlog the other day. They're like, yeah, like I feel the same way as you about they said something like about Found. I'm just like, I'm not going to stop watching. This is what I do with shows like this, like How to Get Away with Murder. I think, like, when I stopped watching that, I don't even remember her name on the show, the professor, was when, like, they started figuring out, like, how she really was. That was kind of when I stopped watching it. Jane the Virgin, I can't remember when I stopped watching it, but when the show kind of goes down, like in a different direction is when I kind of stop watching it. And then Alex will keep watching it, and he'll be like with Revenge was the same way. And he's like, no, they're really good, you know? Like, and then I want to go back and watch it, but it's been so long I don't really remember it. So I want to keep up with Found because I really, really like it. I like the concept. And I think that like on the next season, they'll kind of come out of this if it gets renewed. I don't understand, like, Truth Be Told, that was with Octavia Spencer. I don't understand why that show is not renewed. That show is like one of the best shows I've ever seen ever. If you've never watched Truth Be Told, I think it's on Apple TV. It is so good. But anyway, if I will tell you, if this goes on next season, if it gets renewed and next season they're doing this storyline with Gabby, I'm done. Like, I'm out. I'm not going to keep on watching it. There's too many shows that I want to watch that I'm not that invested in this show. It's just like the storyline has gone on forever. And the thing that I think they don't, I don't know if maybe the writers don't realize is the story can exist without, the show can exist without the storyline between Gabby and Sir. Like, Sir doesn't have to be part of the show. And it actually, I think, like, if Sir was not part of the show anymore, if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody that hasn't watched it. But if Sir wasn't part of the show anymore, like, it would actually improve the show. I'm over it. So I don't know that I'll watch that tonight. We'll see. I mean, I've got a whole week to catch up because it was out on Thursday. So I want to start something new. I might start one of these apocalyptic shows. Silo. Somebody else said on Silo it started off good, but then it ended bad. I've heard a lot. I've heard a couple different things. I've heard that it starts off slow and it gets a lot better. I felt like that was kind of season 1 of Silo. Somebody asked me last night when I was talking about shows, The Last of Us. Yes, I already watched the first season of The Last of Us. The second season, I feel like it comes out, I don't know, maybe this summer? Or did I say February? Season 2 release date. I don't even know if they've put a release date up. The season will have 7 episodes, April 2025. Yeah, I kind of left on a cliffhanger, if you remember. Alex has never watched it. We were actually talking about that today at this first birthday party, because we were talking about, like, I was talking to this girl's boyfriend about, he and I are both about the same, he's a couple years older than me, and we were talking about, like, what TV shows we watch, and he was like, I love apocalyptic shows. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about Earth Abides. So I finished, I'm not going to ruin it or spoil it for you, because I just, like, it's too good. So I finished Earth Abides this morning. Let me just tell you that when I got done, the last episode, the last 20 minutes of it, I had these Kleenex because I was, like, blowing my nose. My nose is, like, it's, like, late at night or early in the morning. My nose is, like, real runny. And so I was, like, blowing my nose and whatever. I mean, I started sobbing in this show. I don't think, I was telling Alex this, I don't think that I have cried like this in a show, and I can't even tell you how long. Like, I was, like, wiping my eyes with the Kleenex, and I thought I was done crying, and it was just, like, I literally, like, tears were literally, I mean, you want to talk about ugly crying? Like, like, on BookTube, they would talk about ugly crying, like, what books made you ugly cry? I literally could not stop sobbing. I was sobbing on the show. The show is so beautifully done. It was interesting because when I was watching it this morning, I kept on thinking about when I read the review yesterday on the Reddit thread or whatever, that somebody said it's very Hallmark movie-ish. It's 100% not Hallmark movie-ish at all. It is like one of the most well-done shows I have ever seen. So it's 6 episodes. People ask me where to stream it. I don't know where to stream it. It's on MGM. It's where I watch from. But we have it on, we have the cable. So I just watched it on the cable. But I'm just going to give you the synopsis about it, okay? And I talked about this last night. It's about this guy. The guy he's in the movie Vikings, which they actually make a reference to in the show. It's kind of funny how they do it. But he's from the show Vikings. It's Alexander Ludwig. And he is a geologist. And I don't know how old he's supposed to be when the show starts, like late 20s, like early 30s. And he's, like, looking for rocks, and he's, like, staying in this house out in the middle of nowhere. And he gets bit by a rattlesnake. I talked about this of the last 2 vlogs. Anyway, so he's going through withdrawals. When he comes to, he goes into town, and the world has ended. And so it's really about, and it spans over, like, I mean, really, if you want to be honest about it, it spans, like, 50 years. But I would say it jumps forward at the very end. But the majority of the show happens over the course of, like, 20, 25 years. And it's him, like, meeting some other people and, like, developing a life and whatever. But really, I mean, I really thought it was going to be about, like, and I've said this before, like, very much like The Walking Dead, or a lot of these, like, apocalyptic shows where it's like people are out to get you, they're trying to kill you and all this kind of stuff. And there is a small element of that, but it's very, very small. And it's really just to represent and show that some people, one of the things I loved about this show is that it's not filled with that. Because I think what it was trying to show is that maybe if everything was gone in the midst of crisis, that people would really come together under humanity. Maybe, like, let's show a different side. Like, maybe this is what would happen. And really what it's about is what happens to the earth without man being here. And then it's like, man is, you know, human beings, we are like the grand minority on the earth compared to rats, cats, flowers, plants, growth, anything. I mean, like, you know, water, wind. I mean, we are the grand minority. And so we're not controlling things anymore. Like, how do we... And so there's a line at the end of it that he says something about the earth abides. I don't want to ruin it for anybody because that's kind of his... He, like, figures it all out in that moment. That really the great lesson is about... It's not about... He says something at the end of it, like, this won't ruin it for you, but something like... I think the line is something like, it's not men come and go, it's men go... Like, man will come and man will go, but the earth will always abide. And so it's kind of like, we're not in charge of anything. It's so interesting watching this show right now with all of the crazy shit that's going on in the world and all the horrible stuff and all the fear and everything that's going on in the world, right? And you think about that stuff and then you watch a show like this where this very real possibility that something like this could happen. I mean, we've seen the beginnings of it. They reference what happened several years ago with the lockdown and things like that. And that in a moment's notice, everything we think is important does not matter anymore, you know? And it's interesting. It's about, I mean, he's kind of fixated on, like, the past and what the world used to be like, and learning from books to kind of recreate that. And then what he's like is like, it doesn't really matter. Like, why are we trying to recreate something? It didn't work the first time. So why are we trying to recreate that? Like, maybe we need to, instead of the earth adjusting to us, maybe we need to adjust to the earth. It's so fantastically done, you guys. The last 5 minutes of the show is literally just like it's like the video of nature, like oceans, and I mean, it's so fantastically done. The only thing I will say is that they're talking about a possible season 2. Like, it ends conclusively. I don't really understand, and I don't understand, like, how they would have to, like, change timing or go back or something like that if they were going to like, if they were going to go, like, do a season 2, or would have to be completely different characters, which they could do that. They could do completely different characters, like, start off in the same timeline in a different place in the world. There's something that happens towards the end that makes you really want to know what happens, and they kind of allude to what happens at the end, but that would make for a great season 2. But I think they didn't know if it would be renewed for a season 2, so they kind of ended it conclusively. The show is fantastic. I haven't cried that hard in a show in a long time. Now, I've told several people today to watch this show, but I will tell you, it is very, very slow. I watched some of these episodes. Most of the episodes are like between like 45 minutes and an hour. Very slow. I mean, not a lot happens. And you'll you'll be watching a show and like they'll be standing around talking, and then like the next, it like goes to black, and like the next second in the middle of an episode, it'll say like 7 years later. And you're like, what just happened? It's like they were just standing there talking, and now all of a sudden it's 7 years later. But it makes sense in the long haul of watching it. It's not like, somebody said something on the vlog about like, I don't like apocalyptic shows because they freak me out. It's not one of those, I don't think. Like, I've watched a lot of apocalyptic shows that kind of freak me out. This is probably the most real apocalyptic show I've ever seen. Like, how... I'm kind of surprised it's getting bad reviews, honestly. I think the acting is fantastic. Fantastic. I think the special effects are really, really well done, to the point that I didn't even know there were special effects. I was telling someone the other day, they filmed this whole scene in Las Vegas at the beginning of it. it's like, I don't know if they filmed it during the lockdown or whatever, but it's like, there's nothing I mean, there's no cars in the street, there's no people walking around. I don't know how they filmed it other than it has to be like, you know, special effects, animation kind of thing. But it's so, I mean, the whole show, like all of it is done so well. I was so impressed with it. I absolutely love this show. And I didn't think I would. Like, I have to be honest with you, like, towards the end of the first episode, beginning of the second one, I was like, I don't know that I can do 6 episodes of this. Like, this is kind of a little boring. But once you get into, like, the characters and you get to know the people, like you kind of think, like, the main guy, his name is Isherwood, but he goes by Ish. It's the guy from Vikings. He, like, at first, like, you think he's, like, real confident and strong, but what you realize is he's very fearful of the world. And there's a lot of that, like, and the different characters portray different things. There's a guy from Venezuela in it. It's a beautiful show. There's this whole character that, like, she's, like, this famous singer. Because, like, they're like, how do I know you? And like, even that is done, like, it's not done cheesy. It's like, she was, like, a famous singer, and now she's just like all of them. I mean, she even says something like, yeah, I put out some records and I had some fame and all of it seems rather pointless now. You know, it's like, who are we when we're all like, you know, I've heard the saying before, like, death is the great human equalizer, but it's like, something like that happens. It's like, okay, great, you had all this fame and fortune, who are you now? You know, it's like, that's the great equalizer too. It's really well done. I would highly recommend it, but I'm telling you right now, it's not fast paced, it's not super exciting. It is really a character study about people. There's a part in it where somebody says about the end days, and the main character says, I don't think this is the end days, I think this is just the beginning. It's like if the earth restarted and, like, everybody was gone, and, like, but, like, it literally could happen in the way that it's explained in the show. But, you know, like, a lot of these shows show, like, the greed of humanity or the power of humanity, the control of humanity, people trying to take over, I mean, there's literally nobody left. I mean, there's nobody left. So it's like there's not that many people to have that much greed, you know what I mean? Like, even on The Walking Dead, it's like they're constantly running into communities and things like, there's not that. So it's like, it's really just them against nature. And a lot of the things that happen, like, kind of come out of nowhere, like, you don't expect it. I was talking about the rats yesterday. It's like they're just kind of sitting around, all of a sudden they hear it, and she's like, what's the sound? And they're like, oh my God, it's rats. And so it's stuff like that you wouldn't even think about. The writer of the book and the writers, I would say, of the show were geniuses in how they did it. Because a lot of it I'd watch and be like, oh my God, that really would happen. But, like, I never even thought about it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I would highly recommend that. But like I said, I don't know. I have a feeling if people watch it, they'll be like, what did you cry over? I don't know. I just, like, I feel like it was kind of the message that I needed right now in my life. Just with everything that's going on in the world, which is sad and tragic and scary and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, it made me, like, really, to be honest with you, and this is so crazy, it made me, like, want to, like, go just, like, be in nature, like, walk on a beach, walk in the woods, you know, like, be with people that I love, like, and focus on those things that I can focus on, you know? And enjoy, like, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. It really makes, like, things very, very simple. I mean, it doesn't make things simple. It makes you, like, you focus on things that are really, really simple. There's one scene in there where, like, this girl has a cigarette, and she's like, I don't think I've had a cigarette in, like, 10 years or 15 years or something like that. And it's just, like, this moment between two people. There's a lot of moments like that. There's this one scene when he's, like, tasting bread, and he hasn't had bread in, like, years, and you can just see the look on his face. It really makes you appreciate those small things in life. Listen to this candle. Just go, oh, we're getting down to the very bottom because it's kind of burning up a little bit. But yeah, I would highly recommend that. So I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. I don't know what show I'm going to start tonight. I am going to try to finish Along Came a Spider tonight. So I can start Kiss the Girl, so I can get those done this week. I'm looking at comments instead of, let's look at, let's see. Sister Wives is on tomorrow, Found. Oh, Traitors we already watched this week. Oh, we have RuPaul to watch. That was on last night. Well, we might watch that tonight. We'll see. We'll either watch it tonight or we'll watch it tomorrow. Oh, I have Southern Hospitality to watch. That's a quick watch. I'll probably watch that. And then Murder Under the Friday Night Lights. I want to see how many episodes are out of that so far. Let me get into HBO Max. Make sure this doesn't stop on me. Oh, that Curious Case, too. Why is it saying last? Oh, For You. Okay. The Curious Case, which started with Natalia Grace, it now has 2 episodes up. Jackass star Bam grapples with... Okay, so a lot of people are asking me... I didn't think that was going to be the first one. And then the second one is... Mary Vanish. It's called The Girl Who Died Twice. I might watch those tonight. One's an hour and 2 minutes. The other one's 42 minutes. It's on my list. I want to watch an update on Our Family, but I feel like I want to wait till it's all out. And there's only 2 episodes out so far. That's about family vloggers. Where am I at on time? It's going to stop here in about a minute. And then I really want to watch Balin Out Loud. She's a TikToker that has Tourette syndrome. 2 episodes are out. I may start watching that and do a reaction to it for my Peter Watches TV channel this week. Where is... Caroline said The Pit is really, really good. All these I already have on my list. Yeah. Caroline said The Pit is really good. She actually told me that the other day. She goes, did you tell your people The Pit is really good? And I was like, yeah, I think I did. Very Scary People with Donnie Wahlberg. Has anybody watched that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my gosh, I almost flashed my middle finger. Okay, season 1, how many seasons are this? Oh my lord, there's 6 seasons? John Wayne Gacy, Charles Manson. I could care less if I hear about any of these people again. Oh, there's 2 on Eileen Wuornos. Oh, hi. Jim Jones. Why is that? You want to know what I think? Okay, that is so weird. Like, Jim Jones is one of the stories I have literally no interest in whatsoever. But Tanya's mom used to work with, like, Jim Jones' ex-wife or something like that. Tanya has some tie to that story, because anytime we talk about cults, she always brings it up. She, like, worked at a hospital, and, like, where is Jim Jones from? I'll have to look it up. Because Tanya's originally from Centerville, which is near Richmond, Indiana. Okay. Jim Jones' wife. Marceline Jones. I feel like that's who it was. Let's look at this up. Marceline Jones. Let's see where she was from. No, it says San Diego University. Oh, it does! Marceline Jones was born on January 8th, 1927 in Richmond, Indiana. Oh my god, that is so funny. Does it say where she worked? No, it's the IMDb. Why does she have an IMDb? For, like, movies? What? Where did Marceline Jones work? Let's see. They built the temple, the People's Temple. The woman behind the tragedy of Jonestown. Well, she must have worked at a hospital, because Tanya told me that her mom and Marceline continued with her nursing career. Oh my god, this is so funny. Before Jonestown. Let's see if it was like Richmond State Hospital or somewhere near there. Okay, this is so hilarious. How James and the wavy-haired willowy Marceline first struck up a romance isn't recorded, but she graduated from Richmond High School 4 years ahead of him and went on to get her... Oh, I didn't realize he was from Richmond, Indiana. Nursing degree at Reed Memorial Hospital. That's Richmond State Hospital now. Okay. Well, Richmond State Hospital is a psychiatric facility where she worked part-time. He worked part-time. Their wedding day, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Stardust. The Joneses moved to Bloomington, which is where Oh, and later to Indianapolis, where James attended Butler University. By 1957, according to a news clipping from the day, he was pastor at the People's Temple Church in Indianapolis. This is so... I did not know all this. I mean, I knew he was from Indiana, but I didn't know all his connection to Indianapolis. So in 1957, my mom, she graduated in 60. My aunt was 59. So my aunt would have been a sophomore. My mom would have been like 7th or 8th grade. That is so crazy that they lived here when Jim Jones lived here. The story's ending is familiar to most. It's unfolded. Now I'm more interested in it than I was. But what I was saying was... that Jim Jones is one of the... Is that his name? Not Jim Jones. What's his name? Jim... Marceline Jones, yes, is one of the, like, it's one of the true crime stories that I'm not that interested in. John Wayne Gacy, I feel like I've read and watched so much now that if I never hear about John Wayne Gacy or Bundy again, like, why can't I can't even remember Bundy's name? Tim Bundy, Tom Bundy, John Bundy, Bundy. Ted Bundy. If I never hear Ted Bundy, or Charles Manson, don't care about any of that. Okay. Let's see what the other scenes are about with this. John Wayne Gacy, boring. Eileen Wuornos, Zodiac Killer, girl. Kill a Beast. I could care less about that too. They've killed that story. Okay, season 2, Son of Sam. I am very interested in Son of Sam, actually. BTK, no. Oh my god, that book that we read for the book club by his daughter. Oh my god, poor thing. That was so bad. The Night Stalker. I loved reading about the Night Stalker, but I'm not interested in it anymore. Once I read these things, I'm kind of like over it. Co-ed Killer, Robert Durst. Oh, that was the Jenks. I don't really care to watch 2 episodes about it because the Jenks was enough. Dr. Death. Okay, saw about that at the Zach Bagans Museum. Okay, season 3, The Golden State Killer. Read everything about it. The Butcher Baker. Okay, I'm very interested in The Butcher Baker. I don't know much about it. Actually, I think, did we read a book? Maybe we did. Oh, we did read a book about that. About Alaska. We read it after we read American Predator about Israel Keys. Amityville Horror, I have no interest in. The Dating Game Killer, I would like to watch this one because I watched the movie, but I don't know. And there's 2, why are there 2 episodes and all this kind of stuff? The Iceman, oh my god, we read the book. The Iceman Confesses, I don't care to read anything about that again. The Firestarter, I don't know anything about that. Why do I keep on going out of this? I think Mel's read every book in the Murdaugh Murders that ever came out. The Ken and Barbie Killers. I was actually talking to this woman from Canada when we were in Mexico, and she didn't even know about where was that we met that? I was talking to those people about the Ken and Barbie Killers. It wasn't the woman in the pool the last day. It was somebody else that we met from Canada. Where was that? I was asking her if she knew about the Ken and Barbie Killers. Was it on the plane? Was it in the airport? No, I don't remember, but they acted like, they're like, no, I don't know. They're like, oh yeah. The Back to School Killer, don't know anything about that. Oh, nothing. Sammy the Bull, I'm not interested in anything mob unless they're mob wives. Hillside Strangler. Cross Country Killer, don't know. John Gotti, not interested. Mel's the one that loves all of the mob stuff. Okay. Season 5. The Trailside Killer. Now, why does he look familiar to me? Is he called something else? The Twin, Part 1. Now, The Black Widow. I would watch this season because I don't know anything about the Happy Face Killer, actually. Isn't that interesting? I haven't watched a documentary. That's one documentary I have not watched that I've been meaning to watch. The Cleveland Strangler. The Sun Gems. The Black-Handed Death. Courtroom Killers. The Man Eater. Thomas the Terrible. Okay, so I might watch this new season. They're longer, though. Hour and 24 minutes. I don't know. Oh, because they're just doing 1 episode each. Okay, Murder Under the Friday Night Lights. Why is it not pulling it up? Isn't that on HBO? Murder? Here it is. How many new episodes are out? This is so good. Okay, season 3 was the last one I watched. Season 4. There's 2 episodes out. Guilt Will Get You. In 1976, the search for 2 missing high school football coaches ends with a shocking twist. A cheerleader's reject. A cheerleader's murder on New Year's divides a small town after police catch the killer. I might watch those tonight. We'll see. So many people have been telling me that Landman is really good. It's not on HBO, I don't think, but I might watch that too. Recommended for you, The Curious Case of... Oh, let's look at The Head. How many episodes now? Season 3, more info. How many episodes are out of The Head? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all out. Oh, I watched The Head tonight. Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, that might be my show tonight. Now I just got really excited. Here's what shows are recommended to me. The Curious Case of, An Update on Our Family, Balin, The Pit, Seven Little Johnsons, My 600-Pound Life, Scary People, The Last Resort, Missing Veil, My 5 Wives, Death by Fame. How many seasons does My 5 Wives have? 2. The first one has 11. I could watch that. Is that another polygamy show? I'm going to add that to my list. Finding Andrea. I feel like I've already seen that. When single mom Andrea Neville disappears, keep secret. Why am I not... This is not showing up when I feel like I've already watched that. I feel like I already saw that one. Why is it not showing up as watched on here? It wouldn't recommend it to me if I'd already seen it, right? What is this? What is this show? B90 Strikes Back, 90 Day Fiancé. Oh, that show bores the hell out of me. It's too much. Like, they don't, like, they just, Signs of a Psychopath. Somebody recommended that. Seeking Sister Wife. Is anybody watching these? Okay. Oh, there's 5 episodes. How many seasons? But see, all these episodes are an hour and 26 minutes. I'm not catching up on them. I Love a Mama's Boy. What is this? Women find their relationships threatened by their boyfriend's mothers. What? Does anybody watch that? Joker with Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga. I have no interest. I heard it was so bad. Anyway. You guys need to give me new recommendations. When is the new White Lotus come out? That's the truth story right there. Okay, the top 10 series. I better start watching The Pit. Well, it's only 4 episodes are only out. It's like a hospital drama. The staff of Pittsburgh's Trauma Medical Center work around the clock to save lives in an overcrowded and underfunded emergency department. Caroline said it's really good. Number 2 is The Sex Lives of College Girls. Number 3 is Bookie. Number 4, Real Time with Bill Maher. Number 5, The Curious Case of. 6, An Update on Our Family. 7, Balin Out Loud. Number 8, The West Wing, Harley Quinn. 10, Banshee. I've never heard of Banshee. They just added Steel Magnolias, which we watched in Peter's Movie Club, which I have not resumed yet. But I'm going to. Just in case you wanted to know now. Okay, let's look at the top 10. Oh, this is one of them that I wanted to watch. Saturday Night. In 1975, it's a movie. It's an hour and 49 minutes. In 1975, a young producer races to prove his prowess as his chaotic cast of comedians prepares for their first ever broadcast live from New York. I think it's supposed to be like based on Saturday Night Live. Okay, add that to my list. I really want to see that. Oh, The Snow Girl. Wasn't I asking you guys about that? The new season's getting ready to come out. I've got that on my list already. Maybe I have to... Wrong Side of the Tracks. Is that on my... that's on my list. The Recruit's on my list. Okay, top 10 shows. The Night Agent, which I've never seen. American Primeval. This is why I wish that all I had to do was watch TV. Peter wishes all he had to do was watch TV. Sure do. She do all day long. I just wish that's all I did. Just out here watch TV. I would just live for it. Okay, Squid Game. I still haven't watched Squid Game yet. I'm kind of surprised it's going off of here so quick. It's only 5. It was like number 1. That Jerry Springer, it was not that good. Missing You was not... Okay, The Ones Who Live. It's so interesting to me that The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, the spinoff, is like number 10. I mean, I watched all the spinoffs, except for the second season of Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon is by far the better of all of those. What are the top 10 movies? Back in Action, You Gotta Believe... Despicable Me, 2, Despicable Me, The Sandcastle, Pets. I've never heard of, I mean, all of the cartoon ones I have. Hotel Transylvania 2, Boss Baby. Do people just, like, turn their TVs on and just, like, babysit their kids with movies? Is that what you're doing here? Is that why the top 10 are all, like, kids' movies? I guess. Anyway. Tomorrow, brunch... And then I'm probably going to come home and film some videos. Or maybe just a vlog. I kind of like doing my hair. Do you guys like hair look? You can see it. Like, do you like my hair or do you like me better with a hat? I want you guys to tell me, hat or hair? Do you know what's so funny? Is like Alex certain times will be like, if I'm like casual like this, he'll say a hat, but if I'm like dressed, or he'll say like hair, but like if I'm like dressy, not dressy, like you're not gonna wear a hat with being dressy, but like he usually likes me better in a hat. But I like my hair. I like doing my hair sometimes. Anyway, yeah. Why did this song just enter my head? Love, love me do. You know I love you. So tonight is gonna be nap, books, TV shows, relaxation station. Relaxation station. What time is it right now? Oh, it's 8:30 already. Oh my Lanta. Let's look on here and look up test. Online pop culture tests. Let's see. Why do these keep on coming out from Britannica? Pop culture trivia. Here are, oh, this is from Buzz. I feel like the Buzz quiz ones are so bad. Well, let's do one anyway. Maybe we'll do like Scruples next to get to know Peter a little bit better. Below are 20 of the absolute most basic pop culture trivia questions I can think of. Like, they're so easy, I think anyone of any age should be able to get at least 75% of these correct. Want to give it a try? Sure, why not? Who is known as the king of pop? Justin Timberlake, Prince, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley. Michael Jackson. Correct. What TV show features a character named Sheldon Cooper? How I Met Your Mother or Modern Family? Big Bang Theory, AP Bio. I know it's not AP Bio. I'm gonna say How I Met Your Mother. Big Bang Theory. Okay, which artist released the hit song "Rolling in the Deep"? Adele. Correct. What is the fictional town where Stranger Things is set? Shadow Falls, Millbrook, Darkwood Junction, Hawkins. Okay. What animated movie features the song "Let It Go"? Frozen or Tangled? I think it's Frozen. Which band is famous for the song Bohemian Rhapsody? Queen. What show is set in the fictional town of Springfield? Why is it doing this with all these like funny shows? King of the Hill, South Park, Family Guy, The Simpsons. Simpsons or South Park, and I'm going to say it's The Simpsons. Yes. Which book series features Katniss Everdeen? Hunger Games. Who played Jack Dawson in Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio. What show features the character Walter White? Not The Walking Dead. It's Breaking Bad. Which pop star is known for the album 1989? Taylor Swift. Who played Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean? Johnny Depp. Who played actor Wolverine in the X-Men series? Tom Hardy, Hugh Jackman. How do I know all these? Who is the author of Game of Thrones? George R.R. Martin. I've only missed one so far. Which singer is known for the hit Single Ladies? All the single ladies! All the single ladies! Beyonce. Come on now. Who directed the film Jaws? Steven Spielberg. What movie features the character Elle Woods? Legally Blonde. What is the name of Han Solo's ship in Star Wars? The Millennium Falcon. Who won an Oscar for Best Actor in Forrest Gump? Tom Hanks. What is the name of the fictional African country in Black Panther? Wakanda. Oh, just did something. If you can't get 17 out of 20 on the pop culture quiz, you've been living under a rock. I got 19 out of 20. You scored better than 76% of all other quiz takers. Okay. That means I'm basically the smartest of anybody in the world. If I say so, it's so. That's going to be my thumbnail. Look at these BuzzFeed articles. I didn't even know that they had articles. I just thought they had tests. Most people can't get 14 out of 20 on the English grammar quiz. No, we're not doing that. You might want to brace yourself. These 24 cheating tales will convince you love really isn't for the faint of heart. Where are the quizzes? Baby, we want the twizzes. The twizzes. We want the quizzes. There's a Saks ad, probably because I shop on Saks too much. And it has on here Dior Sauvage, which is one of my favorite clones of life. Although it smells better on my husband than it does on me. Somebody actually that watches my video sent us a bottle of that years ago. I can't remember what his name was. I want to say Frank. And got me completely hooked on Dior Sauvage. Probably one of the best men's colognes out there. Okay, where are the quizzes? Quizzes, here they go. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. If you can't ID 9 out of 12 state flags, then you don't know your United States geography. I already know I don't. Here are some former celeb couples, and it's up to you to decide who is more famous of the two. Oh, that's easy. Let's do that one. Okay. Celebrity couples. Who is more famous, Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez? I so bad want to say Selena Gomez, but I have a feeling it's Justin Bieber. I'm going to say Justin Bieber. Oh, 52%. And she was 48. Taylor Swift or Harry Styles? Oh, Taylor Swift. Yeah, 92-8. Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie? I actually think he's more famous than her. Yep, 60-40%. Zayn Malik or Gigi Hadid? I'm actually going to say Gigi Hadid. Oh, she did. She got 64% to 36. Ryan Reynolds or Scarlett Johansson? Oh, Ryan Reynolds. 67 to 33. Ben Affleck or Jennifer Garner? I'm going to say Ben Affleck. I think I got that one wrong. Nope. 70%. I got it right. Emma Stone or Andrew Garfield? I don't think any of them, either one of them are that famous, but I like them both. I didn't even know they dated. I'm going to say Emma Stone. I think that's probably more famous. Yep, 76 to 24. Tom Cruise or Nicole Kidman? Ooh, that's hard. Who's more famous? I'm going to say Tom Cruise. 72 to 28%. Austin Butler or Vanessa Hudgens? Definitely Vanessa. Wasn't she on that? Yeah, she got 62 to 38%. The Weeknd or Bella Hadid? Bella Hadid. Oh no! The Weeknd at 62%. I do like some of their music. It didn't even give me a score though. Somebody put the comment underneath here is, who even thinks that Harry is more famous than Taylor? What are the other comments? Let's read them. Somebody said, oh, they're getting into fights and here I live. Somebody said probably the 8% who picked him, but why do they think so? I have no idea. Somebody said, I know, right? Somebody said, I'd say Selena Gomez is popular now, but definitely not more famous than Bieber. Somebody said, Selena has been acting and singing since 2002. Justin's career didn't start until 2009. Is that true? Justin Bieber was not around until my mom passed away. She passed in 08. Bieber first song. Oh, I guess it is true. My mom never knew who Justin Bieber was. One Time as a debut singer by Canadian singer Justin Bieber is the lead. My World, 2009. That is so weird to think that my mom has been gone long enough that she never knew who Justin Bieber was. That is so weird to put it in that context. People always want to prove a point in here. Who's more famous, Taylor Swift or her exes? Most obvious answer ever. Zayn is solo now, obviously, but in my opinion, he's still more popular than Gigi because of 1D. I don't think so. I think that... How exactly is Tom Cruise getting more votes than Nicole Kidman? Because she's boring and he's crazy and people talk about him more. Somebody said, no offense, but you must be on the younger side because Tom Cruise has been a top movie star for decades now. Has he, though? What, Maverick? I know everybody loved that movie. My husband loved that movie. Oh my God, we went with Melissa and Jason. They loved that movie. I thought I was so bored. Planes flying around the air. Ah! It was so bad. You should check out IMDb when you people are ruthless on these questions. People are coming for each other. This is why people need to stay offline because y'all get a little heated about the answers on a BuzzFeed test. Okay, let's try another one. I know your soulmate's initials based on the movies you watch. Okay, I believe that my soulmates are, I have 3. Pee-Pee, Boo Radley, and Tucker. So, we'll see. You guys are like, Alex is not your soulmate? My husband does not believe in soulmates. I do, though. Yes, I do believe that my husband is one of my soulmates. So, I think you can have more than one. And I do believe that dogs can be your soulmate. So, let's see if they get, that would be AP, PP, BR, or I guess it could be BM or BP too for Boo Monn or Boo Paredes, or Tucker Monn or Tucker Paredes. We'll see if we get any of those initials, okay? See if this is right. Pick an action movie. Deadpool, Spider-Man, Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, Die Hard, Dark Knight, Not For Me, Die Hard. Pick a Disney movie. The Little Mermaid, Bambi, Lion King, Big Hero 6, Moana, Tangled. Is it Moana? I don't even know. I mean, I've seen the cover of it. Oh no, somebody said Aladdin, Tangled. What's my favorite of those? I want to be where the people aren't. The Little Mermaid. Okay. Now pick a show. Outer Banks, Wednesday. Oh my god, I heard that. When's the season 2 of Wednesday coming out? Let's look that up real quick. I think it's coming out long. I thought it was supposed to be out already. My neighbor told me. He told me. He's real into it. Season 2 of Wednesday. Release date. When's it coming out? July or August. I thought it was supposed to be out already. I want to know. I want to be where the people aren't. Okay, pick a show. Outer Banks, Wednesday, Stranger Things, Friends, Gossip Girl, Squid Game, Young Sheldon. I don't watch shows. It's Stranger Things we're going to go with. Okay. Next romance. The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Notebook, My Life with the Walter Boys, The Princess Bride, Bridgerton, The Fall Guy, West Side Story. I don't like romance. The only one I would pick. Okay, right in the middle of my fantastic test taking, the battery died. And it went beep, 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 and just shut off. So I don't even know how long I was talking. And I don't even remember what I was talking about. But anyway, I think I was talking about, did you guys hear me talk at all about Wednesday? So I had to pick a TV show, and I was talking about Wednesday and how my neighbor said something about the season 2 coming out. I thought it was supposed to be out already, and I just looked it up, and it said, I don't know what's required. I can't go back and see. I mean, I can, but anyway, Wednesday, I just looked this up. Season 2, here we go again, release date. I think it said April or May or something like that. Season 2, okay. Why did I just look this up and now it's saying something different? Anyway, I thought it was supposed to come out already. When is season 2 coming out? I think it said like June or July. Why is it not? It's not showing the same thing that I pulled up before. I want to be where the people aren't. Why is Wednesday season 2 taking so long? Oh, the writers union and all that. Okay, so anyway. You know what? I can just... No, it won't let me do that. It's like you can just rewind it. Okay, so we picked Stranger Things. So the next question was next romance. The Summer I Turned Pretty, no. The Notebook, My Life with the Walter Boys, The Princess Bride, Bridgerton, The Fall Guy, West Side Story, I don't like romance, and I already picked it, and I said Bridgerton's the only one of those that I've watched. Okay. Fantasy, perhaps? Not really. Lord of the Rings. Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, Narnia, Pirates of the Caribbean, Wicked, Damsel. They had to get me in, didn't they? Ooh, fantasy. I'm going to say ooh, fantasy. Musical. High School Musical, The Greatest Showman. Oh, I do love that soundtrack so much. What's that song from The Greatest Showman that I like? The Greatest Showman soundtrack. Do you guys know what song it is? It's the one that everybody sings. I love so much. Is it A Million Dreams? How does that song go? Never Enough. That's what it is. I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. I'm such a singer. Okay, High School Musical, not. The Greatest Showman, Mean Girls, Spirited, Hamilton, West Side Story, Cats. None of those. But if I guess I had to pick, I would pick The Greatest Showman. I've never even seen it. Lastly, oldies. Oh, Sound of Music, love it. Footloose. Oh my god, I cannot stand Footloose. I think it's one of the worst movies ever. Jumanji is considered an oldie. That's how old you are. Wizard of Oz, love it. Back to the Future. I mean, I just watched them all with Alex's uncle. They're okay. Star Wars, Titanic. What even are these movies? They're not old. If you consider, first of all, Wizard of Oz and Titanic were released like 60 years apart. Okay, I'm going to go with Wizard of Oz or Sound of Music. I'm going to go with Sound of Music. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most. Peter Monn, the musical. That's what I'm gonna put. You can sing most anything. J and P, James Perry, Jennifer Parker. I don't think that you got that right. I don't think that you know who my soulmate is going to be. I'm going to get off here and then people will somebody will say, Peter, J and P. Who's J and P? They got that wrong. JP. Does any of my... Do I even have a JP in my... we got to do one more quiz. These quizzes are so bad. They need to hire me to come up with these quizzes. We're going to do one more quiz. And then we're done. I bet you can't solve these 20 Disney brain teasers. I bet you're right. Picking a song from each artist will reveal what fruit you resemble. Oh, now you're calling me a fruit. Okay, BuzzFeed. Are you more like... I've never seen Wicked. I'm going to butcher this name. Elphaba? Elphaba? It's Elphaba, right? Or Glinda based on your taste buds. I'm neither one of them. Not even Remy from Ratatouille. Never seen it. Which Severance character are you most like? I don't even remember their names. Choose a food in each color to reveal which squid character. I haven't watched it yet. Okay, can we just come up with some more quizzes? Show more trending quizzes. Most adults don't have enough movie knowledge to reach level 15, but how far you can score in this sudden death quiz. Okay, let's see. Let's start it. Sure, you love movies, but how well do you really pay attention to them? Can you recognize iconic scenes from decades and decades ago? Can you do it quickly when under pressure? We'll see if you can with the ultimate sudden death 50 questions iconic movie test. Are you ready? Let's go. What movie is this image from? Number one. It is from The Wizard of Oz. Okay. What movie image is this from? Pulp Fiction. What movie is this from? Avatar. Okay. What movie is this image from? Titanic. Next. Okay. What movie is this from? Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back. Oh, I got it wrong. Okay. It said F. What I got? I got an F? Oh, because as soon as you lose, you're done. Okay, you scored better than 26% of all quiz takers. Okay. Well, let's take it again. Let's see if I do any better this next time. Can you cheat? Okay. Is it the same questions? Oh, it is. Okay. Wizard of Oz. Oh, I don't remember what the answer was. Pulp Fiction. Avatar. Okay. Titanic. Oh, shit. What was this movie? Return of the Jedi? I got it wrong again! How do you get it wrong twice? A New Hope. F you. Now it's showing me ads for Sunbum every time I go into these things. Okay, let's do this again, shall we? Okay. Try it again. What if I got it wrong 3 times and kept on answering the wrong questions? Okay. Okay, Wizard of Oz. It's Glinda from The Witch, if you want to know. All right, what is this movie? I guess I don't have to go this fast. I thought it was being timed. Pulp Fiction. It's her drinking a cup of coffee. Avatar. I love that movie so much. I watched it. My dad has this huge big screen TV in their basement. That was the first time I ever watched it. Well, that was their old TV. What movie is this image from? Titanic. What movie is this image from? Let me see. No, it's not Return of the Jedi. It's not The Empire Strikes Back. No, I do believe it's A New Hope. What movie is this image from? Jurassic Park. Oh, no, they're going to give me 2, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. Okay, well, this one has Jeff Goldblum in it. And it's like, okay, so yeah, Jurassic Park. What movie is this image from? Oh, E.T., that's so easy. What movie is this image from? Grease. It's Sandy. What movie is this image from? Barbie. She's on the beach in her bathing suit. Okay. What movie is this image from? Top Gun. It's Tom Cruise, and I can't remember what the other guy's name is. What movie is this image from? Clueless. It's what's her face in the yellow outfit. Die Hard. These are so easy, except for the Star Wars one. Oh my God, Breakfast Club. It's what's his face? It's Judd Nelson at the end of it. Signed, The Breakfast Club. What movie is this image from? Is this The Matrix? It's the guy with the sunglasses and you can see Keanu Reeves. The Matrix? Oh, thank God. Oh no. Cartoon. I think it's the Toy Story. Oh, Toy Story 1, 2, or 3. How about F? I'm gonna say Toy Story. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. What image is this movie from? It's a bed. Oh, this is The Godfather. Yeah. Okay. What movie is this? Dirty Dancing. Sound of Music. They're like on the hill. She's like playing. She's actually playing doe. A deer. A female deer. Oh, Ghostbusters. It's Mr. whatever his name is going down the middle of the street. That big blow up thing. What movie is this image from? Oh, I don't know. Somebody like tying their shoes? Rain Man, The Truman Show, Forrest Gump. It's a feather. Oh, it's either Rain Man or Forrest Gump. I feel like it's Forrest Gump. Yes. Oh, Clockwork Orange. It's the guy with the hat. You talk about a freaky movie. 22. Rocky. He's like standing like this, looking over the city. What movie is this image from? It's like a guy with like the, is it Nosferatu? The Lighthouse Cabinet Nosferatu. Yep. I'm at 24. Oh, Back to the Future. It's him with the sunglasses on. Okay. Oh, it's Mia Farrow and Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby, Valley of the Dolls, Wicker Man. She's holding up the thing that had the stuff inside of it that what's her face told her to wear. Oh, Amity Island. This is Jaws. What movie is this? Gina Davis. Oh, League of Their Own. What image? Oh, The Shining. It's Jack Nicholson. He's looking over the maze. Why is this? Scream, Sleepaway Camp, Black Christmas. Oh, I was like, it's an alien. It's the popcorn that she's cooking on the stove at Scream. What movie image is this? Memoirs of a Geisha, I think. Oh no, I got it wrong. I got 29 out of 50 though. What was the answer? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It looks like Memoirs of a Geisha. I think they're lying. Oh, it's because it's like she's wearing a geisha oh, I remember that scene now. Do you know what? That was one movie that I'm done with these quizzes. That was one. I'm done with these quizzes. That was one movie that it was so weird, and I can remember getting to the halfway mark. Oh, we're gonna talk about the Oscar nominations here in just a second. So I got to like the halfway mark, and I was like, I can remember watching it, and I was like, first of all, I think Alex and I started it together, and he was like, out, like he was like, I can't do this, and so I was like, if I get to the halfway mark and I don't like it, then I'm gonna turn it off, and it was so bizarre and it was so weird. I wish I had some more of this. I hardly have any left. I got to the end of it, and then I was like, I can't watch this. Or I got to the halfway mark, and I was like, I want to finish it, but it's so bad. But I finished that movie, and I absolutely, absolutely love that movie. Do I think that it deserved to win all those Academy Awards? Absolutely not. I thought it was a well-done movie, but I thought it was so bizarre. There was a lot about it that I didn't even get, like the hot dog fingers. I didn't get all that stuff. Okay. I mean, I'm not that deep, so I don't really get that stuff, okay? I'm trying to hold my breath. Can't let this moment, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. Tone deaf. Okay. Oscar nominations. Have I done this already? Because people are asking me if I want to watch all these movies. I think I'm going to try to watch all the movies for the Academy Awards again this year. So The Academy Awards will be March 2nd, 2025, so I've got like 5 weeks. I think I'm going to try to watch all of the Academy Award movies that are nominated this year. Okay, so we're going to go through them right now, and I will tell you. Actor in a leading role, Adrien Brody, The Brutalist. To be honest with you, I have not heard of most of these movies. I was kind of surprised that Pamela Anderson was not nominated for The Last Showgirl, but that was the only one that I was kind of surprised about. Although I did say that some of those Netflix movies would be nominated, but none of them were. People were like, they're never going to be nominated. Well, you were right. They weren't. Adrien Brody, I like him. The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Coleman Domingo, he just won last year, didn't he? Sing Sing. Ralph Fiennes, Conclave. Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice. Actor in a supporting role. Yura Borisov, Honora. Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain. Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. Don't you think I would be so good at reading these off? I think I should go to the Academy Awards. Guy Pearce, The Brutalist. Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Actress in a leading role, probably my favorite role, favorite thing. Cynthia Erivo from Wicked. Carla Sofia Gaskin from Emilia Perez. Mikey Madison from Honora. Demi Moore from The Substance. And Fernando Torres from I'm Still Here. Okay, people are going to really want Cynthia Erivo to win from Wicked. Very rarely do musicians ever win. Remember when like they really wanted Lady Gaga to win from, what was that show called, Born Again or whatever? But anyway, people are saying she really deserves that. I will watch Wicked. I haven't watched it yet. Actress in a supporting role, Monica Barbaro, Complete Unknown. Ariana Grande for Wicked. People are, I've seen all over the internet, people are going crazy that she got the nomination. Good luck to you, Ariana. Felicity Jones for The Brutalist. Isabella Rossellini, I love her so much, for Conclave. Cousins, I haven't seen that movie in forever, but it was one of my favorite movies. Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. Animated feature film, don't care. Animated short film, don't care. Cinematography, costume design. I do care about costume design a little bit. What is it? Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Wicked. Oh, directing. There's only 5? Sean Baker for Nora, Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Emilia Perez, The Substance. That kind of surprises me. Documentary feature film. Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain War, soundtrack to a coup d'etat, and Sugarcane. A short one, film editing, international feature film. I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, Emilia Perez, See the Sacred Fig, and Flow. It's so interesting to me that 2 or 3 of these movies that are international films are getting a lot of acclaim in the United States this year for the U.S. Oscars. I think that's great. Original score, Wicked's got to be on here, right? Wicked, yeah. Music, original song. Oh, Wicked isn't on here? Original song, there's no song from Wicked on there that's crazy to me. Okay, Best Picture, Honora, The Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2. Oh God, I have to watch Dune Part 1 to watch Dune Part 2. That might be the one I skip. Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance. Oh, Wicked is on there. All right. I've heard it's fantastic. A lot of you guys have told me that too, so I definitely will watch it. Live action, short film, sound, visual effects. Where's the one I like? Writing. Okay, adapted screenplay. This is always, if I was going to win an Academy Award, I always thought that I would win, not for original screenplay, but for adapted screenplay. That I would write a book and it would be adapted. That's why I always thought I'd win an Academy Award for. Or Best Actor. Well, actually not really Best Actor, but Best Supporting Actor. Because I thought I would just be like found on the street and they'd say, you, Peter Monn, you'd be great for this movie. Can you just be like this, like, guy that plays a guy working in a diner, and I'd be like, yeah, and then I win an Academy Award for it, you know? Okay, writing, adapted screenplay, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, Sing Sing. I really want Nickel Boys to win because it was based on the Colson Whitehead book, but I've never read that book. Writing, original screenplay, Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5th, The Substance. It's going to be an interesting Academy Awards this year. Are there any movies that I don't... Why am I doing this? Are there any movies that I don't know that are being left out of the Academy Awards that anybody has any thoughts about? Look at this. If you go to the Academy of the Oscar/ceremony, you can go through here and it'll tell you like who everybody won, best actor highlights. It shows you all the movies, like stuff that happened. Like, what year is this? 2010. Actor in a leading role. Jeff Bridges for Crazy Heart. I remember that year. Sandra Bullock, The Blind Side. Oh my God, I remember. I watched her. Oh, there she is. Oh my God. Let's just pick out a random run from like the 90s and see if my mom watched it. Let's do 95 because I would have been sober. That would have been the year that my mom and I were both sober. Actor in a leading role, Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump. Actor in a supporting role, Martin Landau for Ed Wood. Actress in a leading role, Jessica Lange, Blue Sky. That is a hard movie to watch. Diane Weiss for Bullets Over Broadway. Okay, let's pick another year. 96. This is so great. I'm going to be abducted. Oh, it's out! 96 was not. There's Susan Sarandon. Was it Thelma and Louise year? Nicolas Cage. Oh, Leaving Las Vegas. God, that movie. Kevin Spacey, Usual Suspects. That's interesting. Susan Sarandon, Dead Man Walking, about Sister Helen Prejean. Have you guys never seen that? If you've never seen that movie, Dead Man Walking, you need to watch it. It's about Sister Helen Prejean. Sean Penn, was he nominated that year? Sean Penn was nominated, but Nicolas Cage won for Leaving Las Vegas. He should have. And Susan Sarandon plays Helen Prejean, Sister Helen Prejean, who was a real nun that was like working with the man that, it was based on a true story. My mom, I think my mom went, but her friend definitely went, and they like recorded it for me. She spoke here in Indianapolis, I believe at Butler University. I believe at Clues Hall, where Trisha Paytas is going to be. Okay, let's do one more year and see. 1999. Whoopi Goldberg hosted it. Roberto Benigni, Life is Beautiful. I remember that because that was a big year. That was a big deal that year that he won for that. James Coburn for Affliction. Actress in a leading role, Gwyneth Paltrow, Shakespeare in Love. Judi Dench. This was not a year that I cared about the Academy Awards. Let's do different 1990. Let's do 1996. Oh, I just did that. 1997. Jeffrey Rush for Shine. Oh, that was Jerry Maguire year. Oh, The People versus Larry Flint. Cuba Gooding Jr. Frances McDormand for Fargo. That was the year that she won. Do you know what surprises me is that Courtney Love was not nominated, or was she? For The People versus Larry Flint. She wasn't. 98. What was the year that Hilary Swank won for Boys Don't Cry? Helen Hunt, As Good as It Gets. Really? 1999. Now I've got that stupid song stuck in my head. What year did that come out? I can remember watching the Academy Awards that year with my mom. Oh, here it is. What year is this? 2000? Who won Best Actor that year? Kevin Spacey again. The most hated man in Hollywood. Interesting. I did not know that he won that many Academy Awards. Actor in a supporting role, Michael Caine, Cider House Rules. Isn't that the book by the guy that wrote the Robin Williams movie? Hotel New Hampshire and Cider House Rules. Who wrote that book? Oh, I can't think of his name. Cider House Rules book. Yeah, John Irving. Oh, that was the year of The Green Mile, too. And Talon and Mr. Ripley. Oh my God, that was the year that Haley Joel Osment was nominated for The Sixth Sense. Do you remember that little kid in that? He's like probably my age now. Hilary Swank won for Boys Don't Cry. What actress in a supporting role? Angelina Jolie in Girl Interrupted. Toni Collette was in The Sixth Sense. I don't even remember her being in that. Samantha Morton, Sweet and Lowdown. What was the movie? I'm gonna have to go through these now. This is gonna drive me crazy. What was the name of the? She was up for Best Actor, Best Actress. Do you remember she's like, her and her daughter go across country and she like quits this job. The movie was so good. What was the movie called? Monsters Ball, Iris. No. Bridget Jones' Diary. I hated that movie. Okay, what was that movie called? My mom and I, oh my God, we loved that movie. It was Texasville maybe or something? Unfaithful Father. Chicago about Schmidt. Let's look this up. Movie about... It's such a great scene when she like takes all the papers on the desk and she just shoves them off the desk. And she goes, I'll tell you what you do. Why don't you pick up those papers? Do you remember that movie? What is that movie? Movie about woman who quits job and moves with daughter. They like move cross country. No, Last Holiday. No. It was up for an Academy Award. I can remember. American Beauty. No. In Her Shoes. Nomadland. No, but it was... What was that movie? It was somebody like... It's not Alice and Janney, but it's somebody... Does anybody know what movie I'm talking about? This is going to drive me crazy now. Okay. Let's look up 2004. I know it got nominated for an Academy Award. Monster, Whale Rider, Something's Gotta Give in America. Cold Mountain House, Pieces 13. Oh my god, 13 with Holly Hunter. Do you guys remember that movie? That movie was so good. Thistlewood? Something like that. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed! That's what the name of the movie was. How did I just remember that? Tumbleweed. Have you guys never seen this movie? Oh my god, this movie is so good. Why is it pulling up this movie from 19... something... No, that's not the movie. 2017? No, it couldn't have been that late. 2013? No, it had to have been out before my mom passed away. Was it called? Maybe it wasn't called that. 1925? No. Janet McTeer. That's who it was. I remember that. Okay, so what movie? She's 6'1". She's 63 years old. What was the movie called? Oh, she was in Ozark. What was the movie that she won an Academy? Oh, she was in The Old Man too. That's another show that I have to watch. I haven't watched that one yet. What'd she get nominated for an Academy Award for? Two Academy Awards. Why is it not showing what she got these Academy Awards for? Tumbleweeds. Mary Jo Walker. Okay. I didn't look and see what year it was. I want to see this movie so bad to see if you can still watch it. It's such a great scene. She is like a really well-known actress. I didn't realize she was this well-known. Okay. Television. 1999. Am I wrong or did she win? She didn't win, but she was nominated. Let's look. How many of you guys are still hanging on here? Put some kind of emoji that has something to do with snow if you are still listening. And if you're listening and not bored. Okay. 1999. That was the year of Life is Beautiful. Okay. Why is it not showing? Oh, it would have been in year 2000. Wouldn't it have been? If the movie came out in 1999. Janet McTeer, actress in a leading role. So she was up against Hilary Swank, Annette Bening for American Beauty, The End of the Affair, Julianne Moore, Meryl Streep, Music of the Heart. Oh, that Meryl Streep movie was so bad. Okay. 1999, Tumbleweeds. Why is it still... What is the movie Tumbleweeds about? Whenever trouble strikes in one of her relationships, single mother Mary Jo Walker, played by Janet McTeer, and her daughter Ava, played by Kimberly J. Brown, pack up and move to another city, a routine Ava is tiring of. This time they are helped on their move to San Diego by trucker Jack Ransom, played by Gavin O'Connor. While Ava settles in, getting a leading part in the school play, Jack starts dating Mary Jo, but soon reveals himself to be controlling and aggressive. Mary Jo prepares to flee again, angering Ava. Quitting clip. I want to see if you can find this clip on YouTube. It's when she's like, let's pull it up. Do you understand now why Google, like, ruins me for life? Okay. What is this? This lady sitting here drinking a cup of coffee. This is going to be one of those music things. Vintage morning oldies music to cheer up your day. 1940s, 30s. Okay. Erica Andrews performs Glamorous by Fergie. I miss Erica Andrews so much. Okay, let's look up. We don't care about all that. Tumbleweeds 1999 clip. I wish they would have the one on here where they show her quitting her job. That was the best scene ever. Why is it showing all this? It's literally like clips of like Tumbleweeds. Like, well, the full movie is on YouTube, in case you care. Where is the part where she quits her job? It's so great. She just... Carrie Russell wins Best Actress TV Series for Gilmore Girls. Oh, there's a couple clips on here, but not many. I mean, it's literally like Tumbleweeds. Movie attempts of Tumbleweeds going... Oh my god, is it after 9 o'clock already? Oh my god, it's like almost 9:15. I gotta get off here. What am I doing talking to you people? What am I doing talking to you people? I gotta go. People, and don't call people people. Anyway... I'm going to get off here now. I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. Is it Saturday? Is it Friday? It's Saturday. I hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys. Thank you for bearing with me through all of my Googling madness and my quizzes and tests. This was fun today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.